You're still watching Fas Fas, the show that is intended to make way for women in the leadership sphere. And of course, before we went to the break, we had come to the jarring conclusion that there is no way around money in politics. I mean, we can do something, but it will only be so little. So I guess the next logical step is, how do women actually empower themselves to start making money? And I think I want to start with Humphrey.
Thank you so much. The other time, the DCDO talked about the Women Enterprise Fund. This money is there basically for women. The only challenge is that some women have been reluctant to form groups. Some women have been misled. Some women have been discouraged. So it is time they wake up and form groups, because it is money that has no strings attached. It is a revolving fund, yes, but you look at the rate, the interest rate, which is very low, almost 0%, almost.
What is it? What's the interest rate at for those?
Because now, for the first year, it is free. You see, only that you have a repayment schedule. You say, we are going to be doing catering. So we say, okay, you are starting, you got this money in July. So we expect you by August to start repaying. You will be repaying like 160, depending on your repayment schedule. So some women have been reluctant to join these groups. Yet this is a situation where they can be empowered. They can earn a living through this. It is one way out.
Okay, Humphrey, how quick can I get that money? Like if someone wants to get, because there is a reason why I'm asking that. Yes, CDO.
Yes.
I hear people say, nti buli lwe mu office okunoneedo sente mulina balina sente de bongeramu, ate bwe mba nsabye tugeze mbaze season nti ndibala gwa munana bwe baba bali kungulira bali kusuubula duuma, bwe mba ntayire mu application nga ndi kusaba sente like mu January, mpenza okwira mu odifuna January.
Thank you so much, Mutesi. You see, for you to qualify to get this money, one, oteekwa okuba nga oli mutyami wa kitundu ekyo. What do? We convene a community meeting. Imwe nga mutukobye nti nga mumaze okwegayita muli kibiina muli kwenda sente dino. Tuba ne community meeting. Twaidayo chairperson ero si wano okumubuuza oba kituufu, because one kuzira musingo. Omusingo gwolina nindaga muntu yo, the national ID. N'omusingo gwolina. We come to the village, we come at the village to really ascertain whether you are a resident. And the chairman LC1 we shall come up with minutes. Then from that village meeting, we shall come back to the sub-county. The sub-county sits. We have the STPC form, that is the sub-county technical committee. We sit, come up with minutes. We forward again these files to the executive. Executive approves. Executive sends it to council. Council approves. Then we send to the district. That is the thing. That is the thing. Yes. Because now what we would request is that government minimizes. And
I was going to ask, how do these women feel about that process? Does it help?
In fact, this money is even very small and the process takes so long. This is where I urge the government to really add more money in these women funds, because even the youth are getting more money than the women funds. Because sometimes, like last quarter, we only had this, it was the other financial year, where we had only 5 groups in the whole district that they were given money. Was it 15 groups? This day you can guide me. Was it 5 groups in the whole district?
There were 5.
5 groups in the whole district.
In the whole Kamuli.
In the whole Kamuli district.
Sub-county,
not a sub-county, whereby other sub-counties did not even get. Hence, these women discouraged.
So basically, it's a system
that
works
that
for
only
very few people.
Very few people are benefiting from this.
Okay, so let's move. If there is that system that is for the few people, that's one option. Is there another option on how money can be raised, Joy?
Yes, thank you. On addition to web funds, women have now formed groups, and they have what we call a village saving loan associations, the VISRAs. And they are doing well, better than even the web program, because Visitors bring a number of women. You find that 15 to 30 in a group, in a village, they sit on a weekly basis and they are able to save. Kala akasente katukobya akasente ak'ekikazi oba kakukameeza ntoola kwenkumi ebiri n'akola ki so kano visira lino liyambye abakyala okukoba nti omwaka we guweerako we bagabanira ng'alina ku esente d'asobola okugemako kubanga WEP bwe musooka kusasula looni mwamalakyo.
Well, thank you very much, Joy. Really,
something small.
Yes.
Just an additional life story. Yes. Like we, the district councillors, also came out with a caucus whereby every month, when we started buying, we would pull 200 for each female woman councillor, and each female councillor has a business. For me, I started a pork joint. Using the money that we...
When do we visit?
Using the money that we, as women councillors, pulled for each other.
Yes.
This made us have a saving. For me, I have a saving every year that every day from January, I save 5,000 until December. And that money comes out on table.
All right.
Yes, so pulling really helps every area.
Pulling your resources and your social networks.
Yes, to keep us booming financially.
And we have someone who benefited from the help of social networks, Honorable Mastula, who is the district chairperson, Women's Council. And here's her story on the Fasi Fas hot seat.
My name is Mastula Namatovu, and as a leader, I'm a fighter. My leadership style is inclusiveness. I love working together as a team because I know that all the ideas that are brought on the table are for all of us, and no individual will own it up. But as a team, it will be thick because my fellow women will be like, that is what we all agreed on. So that is what I like, to be inclusive with other people, so that whatever we bring out is for all of us together. I would highlight two challenges. The first one is the perception of the community. To me as a young woman, and that is a big one because everyone would be like, will you handle our issues as women? Even the men will be like, if in case there is a problem in the home, will she be in position really to sort that out? So that is a big challenge to us, the young women who would want to take up these spaces. Another one is also the perception of being married. That is a big one because as you go to them, to the constituents, to request them, I want to represent you as a woman. The first one, they will ask, are you married? Where is your husband? Where is your home? Such bars other young girls who have the potential to provide leadership to come into such positions. Before I came in, the women leaders majorly were dormant. But as I speak now, at least we engage ourselves at least twice a month. We formed an association amongst ourselves, and that association is helping us at least to not to stay the way we were. We contribute money and we give it to an individual, and we would want that individual to use that money to make an impact on her household, so that we don't go back the way we came. So that is one of something I would say it is an achievement, and it's an ongoing thing. Okay, one, I would advise the women who would love to come into these positions to believe in themselves. That's the first thing. And also not to look back that I think I cannot be the chairperson of the women, or I cannot be a spokesperson of the women of the country. I think if you believe in yourself, you will make it. And with that, I am here because I believe that I could be a chairperson of the women of Kamuli. and also a spokesperson for all the women of Uganda.
Now, welcome back from that, watching the story of the leader who is a fighter, Honorable Mastula. The really interesting thing was when we're watching from her interview, and she was talking about the fact that people expect, whenever she's running, they're like the husband. And boy, like, but she hides the husband. But you seem to have an interesting reaction. Is it like really important? What about the women who are single? Can't they run for politics? Don't they have ideas? Do you have to be married to be considered a legitimate leader? Yeah. Joy.
Okay. Neanziza, okusinzira, the perception, the word she used, a fighter. That word only. Tichimutwaireyo bulungi. Because he's advocating for the rights of women. So if you're a fighter, it means when you visit the office of the DCDO, you look at the activities. You need to fight so that you achieve my women benefiting. So as an advocate, you are not a fighter, but you network. The language you use has to be very polite.
Do you want someone who's just going to...
If you want things to change, you don't fight.
What's a fighter in vernacular?
Omuntu omulwani.
I think
it's a positive fighting. Maybe there's a negative fighting and a
positive
I think
fighting.
she's fighting positively for her
But
people.
let's...
But I
also want to react on the challenges that she was facing, that you commented about, saying that people are saying she hides her husband. In fact, this is a very, very big challenge for us women who are coming into politics. One, they first have to know, is your family exemplary? These electrodes come to us, more especially when they're having domestic disputes. Will she be able to counsel we married people? Are you married? Are you settled? Won't you divorce tomorrow and saying that I'm going away, I'm running back there? Those are the things that indeed is a big challenge.
Those are important issues to the electorate. Even before the things that you're going to present, the things that you're going to do to them.
Where is her home? Where is the husband? Where are the children? Is she responsible? Before they put you into an electoral post. And one thing I like with her about the advice that she gave to young people, that they should always believe in themselves.
Thank you so much. The reason why they are asking you for the husband is because you were a fighter. When a houseboy marries a house girl, the child is a night watchman. If you were a fighter, you need someone to cool you down.
Yes.
Because you are going an extra mile. Yes. So it is the husband who will tell you that control here a bit. When we come to your home, who is there?
But why is that important? Why aren't they looking at, okay, what ideas do I have? What do people vote for?
That one is the first sign of responsibility.
I think
very good.
I think, like I mentioned earlier on, society expects a woman to be married. That is society. It might be wrong in other ways, but this is what the local person believes in. Because marriage is in itself a training, is an institution that it trains you. Because you are trained in leadership skills, taking decisions, counseling, among others. So if you avoid it, there is an assumption that there is some problem, an assumption. Though somebody will still believe that there are people who are not married and they can perform very well. But the local community will ask, but why? Is he not married? Or is she not married?
Do they accord the same thing to men? If a man is
definitely
if a
yes.
man is not married, they will still not vote.
Definitely yes. When you are a man and you are conducting campaigns, they want you to appear with your wife at least once or twice. Where is your wife? I have two other things two points actually. Yes. What should we do? Yes. One, we need to advocate, and this should be continuous. Advocating for women to be in that they get the financial muscle. We need to continue advocating. Then the other issue is the training. We need to do sensitization and training of our colleagues, the women, in areas of financial saving, investing, such that we can come up.
Well, thank you very much, Leo, and thank you very much to each and every one of our guests. You have been fantastic. It has been an exciting show. And thank you to you who is at home and has been watching Fas Fas.
Tubeyanzeza bakagwa abagenyi baife mwebale okwidayo ng'oyenza okutweyongeza oyinza okujja ku Facebook page yaife wajja ku Twitter wajja ku YouTube otwagaanayo just otamu Fas Fas. Amaina ninze Mutesi.
Ninze Daudi. See you next week.